Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Cheap Comic Collector. It's Sunday, and today we have what I consider a very special episode. Um, if you've been watching the channel, then you've heard me talk about this amazing seller I found on Whatnot. They had a claim sale. It's on Sundays at night. Starts about 6:15, 6:30, and I'm at the end of the show. I'm going to give you the link. I'll tell you where it is, because if people don't start showing up and outbidding me, I'm going to go broke. um, this is just an amazing seller, and I found these people, and they were the first time I went there. I've been there twice so far as I record this. And the first time, I came in the middle of the stream somewhere. They start out. She started out doing DC books, and they moved to some independent books, and they do Marvel books. It went till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and all decent books. I mean, there's some modern stuff in there too, but a lot of Silver Age and stuff that I was picking up for $1, and they do a giveaway every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, they do a giveaway during this entire time. Basically, I mean, one stops, and then they got to set it up, and then they run another one, and so on and so forth. And as the night progresses, she kind of forgets because she's tired. But just an amazing stream. I won a whole bunch of giveaways, and then after I bought, I don't know how many books, they kind of pause the stream and they start handing out free books. Because the deal was, you got a free book for every 3 books that you bought. And so, not on top of the giveaways, you also got giveaways for buying stuff. And some of the giveaways I got are just as good, or stuff I would have bought had I been there earlier. Because they take the stuff that didn't sell and they use that for the giveaways. So they're obviously just trying to clear out inventory. And then, I got the box this week as I record this, and it turns out they're a local store. They're only like an hour away from me. They're right across the street from one of my arcades that I go to every once a month or so. Because the people there take care of it, and I don't need to go unless something breaks or whatever. So I'm gonna be going and checking that store out at some point. Let me turn this camera. The size of this box. This is the box I got in. I had a heck of a time getting it past all these other boxes, and I go out on the porch, and there's this great big box sitting there. I was like, holy cow, did I actually order that many books? And they were well packed. They were, I got it organized a little bit on the top here, but you can see they had like a couple of short boxes in here that they kind of organized, or at least one short box and another part of a box. So they were well packed. They were well protected. Everything's in bags and boards. It's just amazing. It's amazing. So I ended up spending like $289 for 235 comics. It came up to $1.23. Now I didn't order that many, but because of all the free ones that I ordered, it just came out to be that cheap. Because the shipping, the way they have this shipping set up on Whatnot, it does charge you a little bit more than they should for shipping. Unfortunately, they only have so much control over that. Whatnot, keeps the shipping and pays for the shipping and so on and so forth. So it's kind of weird the way the whole thing works. But anywho, we're gonna get started looking through these books. I'm not gonna sell all of them, but there's like I think I counted 70 in here that I'd be willing to sell. So Let me get the camera set up here, like so, and please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the 2 damaged books. Out of all these books, out of these, and a lot of them being older books, these were the only 2 that I felt had, substantial damage, where I was disappointed. Which is a pretty good average, actually, So yeah, this one is Mystery in Space, and it's incomplete. It doesn't have all the pages, so unfortunately, it was beat up already. The cover's mostly loose, and so on and so forth. But if it was, even so, for a buck, it's from 1965. It's Mystery in Space 101. Got the Space Ranger there. And unfortunately, like I said, it is not complete. There's pages missing. Although the stories that are here are complete. So it is readable. It's just not a full issue. And then I was really excited about this one. But it does have some damage. Obviously, I mean, it's Avengers 65, classic issue of the Swordsman. And, I mean, I'm just like, really? A buck? A buck. I'm getting that for a buck, and nobody's bidding against me. And so you can see damage on here. So, I mean, that actually looks like, well, looks like shit, actually. It's already damaged, so not going to hurt anything if I scrape that off a little bit. That's nasty. I don't know what that is. I hope it's not actual crap. But anyway, yeah, I turned it and I was like, oh my god, this is so freaking awesome. It's Avengers. It's Avengers 65. It's a 12-cent Avengers. And then I open it up and it's got this. And no, Easy Comic Reader did not do this. He does not cut up comic books. But somebody did. And somebody wanted that particular panel, whatever that last panel is on that page. So, I mean, it's not, it's not a total loss. It's still readable. It's, other than that, it's all here. The pages are all here. And so I consider it a score, actually. It's still an original 12-cent Avengers. And, yeah, how awesome is that? So, that's yeah, it's just cool. Okay, so those were the 2 that, I considered basically damaged goods, but still very cool. And then I wanted to show you the ones that I won in their giveaways, the official giveaways. And you don't have to buy anything to enter their giveaway. You can just sit there and enter the giveaways. Now, the second time was last night. So I'm actually pretty tired today because they went till like 5 in the morning. And I was up all night doing this. And yes, I ordered another great big box of comics. And I was there for the whole show this time, so I ordered more than I did this first time. So I'm probably going to get an even bigger box. But I did find out that they have discount bins in their shop, so next time I'm up that way, I am definitely stopping in. Because if this is the kind of stuff they're selling on whatnot, who knows what's in their discount bins in the shop. So yeah, I got Darkwing Duck number 6 from Dynamite, the black and white variant cover, very cool. Gargoyles Dark Ages number 6, I mean, basically all Dynamite covers are variant covers because they have a gazillion covers for every issue that they do. They had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, Re-Evolution. I could not find this cover. When I looked this book up, I could not find this cover. It is polybagged, and it's got a backing board in here, but it's also got a board inside this poly bag, and I can't tell. I was trying to tell if that's an art print or just what it is, because I don't know why. I don't know why it's polybagged. What's in here that needed to be polybagged? And I really don't feel like opening it. It looks like it's just a backing board. I don't know why it's polybagged. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna open it. I'm keeping this one anyway, so. But I couldn't find, like, in any of the places I go to find information on stuff like this, I couldn't find a picture of this cover. Even when I just did an image search, I see a lot of covers, but I can't find this one. Oh my God, that's mint. So that's really awesome. But yeah, this is just a flimsy backing board. It says Comics Pro on the back, so I don't know if that's certain kind of variant cover. Let me see what it shows here. It's similar to this cover, but that's not the same cover. And yeah, it doesn't even show this in the list of covers on the back page. So I don't know what this is. Is there a second printing? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, The Re-Evolution, number 1, 2014. So, no, 2024. Okay, so it's new. So maybe they just don't have all the covers up yet. But it said no. It says it's the first printing. So I don't know if that means this is something special. I mean, other than it is, you know. But I don't understand why I can't find information on this particular version of it. And it is a taller comic. You can see next to the gargoyles here, it's a little bit wider and it's a little bit taller than the actual comic, most modern comics. So so that's different as well. Not sure why. So yeah, these I'm keeping. But then these other ones, these don't have any particular special meaning for me. So these next 3, so that means I think I won 6 of the giveaways that night. Yes, last night I only won 4. There was a lot more people there last night. I was having a harder time getting the books, and a whole bunch of times I ended up getting a book for $2 instead of the $1 I wanted to spend, because if you're clicking at the same time somebody else is, sometimes you end up clicking $2 because it's so instantaneous. So that kind of sucked, but still a lot of good books. So this is Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, the book 3, number 13, and that's obviously a virgin cover. It's a 1 in 5 variant. I've never heard of this series. It's from Boom Studios, and I don't know anything about it. But it is a 1 in 5 retailer incentive variant, and the art's cool. That's a great cover. And so that will actually go into the claim sale. And then you got Wheel of Time, another virgin variant. This is a 1 in 10 variant, and it is from Dynamite. And it is Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time, The Great Hunt, #1. So if you enjoy fantasy books, you might be familiar with Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series. It has a lot of volumes as a novels. I never really got into them. I read some of them, but it just kept going on and seemed to start repeating itself. So I stopped reading them. But it definitely has its fans. So that will be going into the sale. And then we have Vampirella Dracula Rage #1. This is also a virgin cover, 1 in 5 variant from Dynamite. And I think they used this cover on some other ones. Yeah, you can see on the back here, you've got the same artwork used on quite a few different versions of this comic. You got a metal cover, a limited virgin cover, a ultraviolet cover, a bonus foil cover, and then this is the incentive virgin ultraviolet cover because it doesn't have the logo on it. But it is an ultraviolet cover, so it should shine under a black light. I don't have a black light, but very cool. So that also will be going into the claim sale. So those are the ones that I won. So then keep those. These will be going into the claim sale. All right, and then now this next bundles I'm a little confused by. I think that these were all my free ones. This entire stack where you got an extra one for every 3 that you bought. And like I said yesterday, they changed that to 1. You got 1 free one for every 5 that you bought. So maybe I bought too much stuff. I ruined it. I don't know. But anyway, as I go through these, they put a sticky note on every single one of these when they came in. And I left a sticky note on the ones that will be going into the sale. So I'll be able to tell which ones, as we go through them, which ones are going to the sale, which ones I'm keeping. So that'll clue you in on what's going on. And I'll go back to my old system of, putting the ones here that are going to go into the sale and so forth. So this is Detective Comics 606. And I thought this was a really cool cover. But it turns out that I have this one. So that one will be going into the sale. Very cool. Daredevil 272, same thing. I already have this one, I believe. So very awesome. And another one, Avengers 311. Hydrobase destroyed, X of Vengeance. And this one's got some spine ticks and wear on it. It's not as nice as it presents inside the bag, but still good solid issue. Avengers 329. I see 1 spine tick on this one, but this one is actually in better shape than the 311. Much cooler cover as well. Ron Lim cover. Fury of Firestorm #9. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Batman 469. I think that's on my list to keep as well. The Demon #24. Hasta La Vista Hairbag. Yeah, I remember seeing this cover, so I already have this one. Damage Control #2. Thought I had these, but I must have sold them at some point. I don't have any of the series, so I'm going to keep that one because I really enjoyed that series when it first came out. Dark Hawk, number 3, guest starring Spider-Man, keeping that one. And keep in mind, these were all the free ones. Now, they did contribute to, I did use them as figuring the cost per comic, which worked out to $1.23. Basically, a little bit less than I would pay for if I got them from Dr. Skull. So, and a lot of these are more modern comics. Wait until I get to the ones that I actually bid on. Pirates of Dark Water, number 2. Excalibur, number 13. I have that one. Gru the Wanderer, number 42. Gru's getting married. Got that one as well. Incredible Hulk 208. This one's pretty beat up. Got a rip here and holes and creases and writing on it. And I would have actually bid on this one. But I was... I have a problem with our bidding process sometimes because they only put the auction up there for 5 seconds. And if somebody bids on it, then it goes to 10 seconds every time somebody bids on it. But sometimes that 5 seconds doesn't make it onto my computer. I'll get it for just a split second or even not at all. And I'll be trying to bid and I can't. So every once in a while I can't bid. So that was cool to get this one as a freebie because I was trying to bid on this one and I couldn't. Fantastic Four versus the X-Men, number 1. This is another one of those series where I would have sworn I had it, but it's not on my list, so I guess I don't. Spider-Man 2099, number 9. That one I do have. Silver Surfer 64. Sensational She-Hulk 31. Another Sensational She-Hulk 31, so that one can go in the sale. Ghost Rider number 5 with the Punisher. That's cool. That's going in the sale. Secret Avengers number 1. And all these writing, this is on the bag. That's not on the comic, but keeping that one. Excalibur, the Sword is Drawn. This is the basically the graphic novel that I believe introduced the team, if I'm remembering correctly. Silver Surfer 86, guest starring Thor and Beta Ray Bill. Silver Surfer 65. Other Ron Lim covers on these. Excalibur number 14, part of the Cross Time Caper. Marvel Fanfare 28. We love Marvel Fanfare around here, but we might already have that one. Punisher War Journal number 60. And Uncanny X-Men 311. And Gru the Wanderer 28. Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 1. Have that one. Wolverine number 48. That's a cool cover. Mark Silvestri cover. Gru the Wanderer 15. Daredevil 250. Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man number 3. Green Arrow number 3 from the 4-issue miniseries. Great series. This is an awesome copy, it looks like. But I already have it. The Ray number 1 from 92. Vigilante number 8, where the Return of the Electrocutioner, he's climbing the wall. There's a billboard for the Teen Titans. I don't know if that means they're in there or not, but I already have that one. Challengers of the Unknown number 3. And don't ask me to explain the cover. I have no idea. A Batman 414, 75-cent cover from 87. This is a cool cover, Jim Aparo. And I have that one, so that's going in the sale. And here's an awesome one. Adventure Comics number 414. That was a free one. This is the stuff they showed before I got there. Nobody had claimed it. And when she was just pulling out freebies for me, they pulled this one out. And same thing with this one, Action Comics number 462. And I honestly, from how many people were there last night compared to the week I did this, the previous week, I think I just got lucky that first week with there not being that many people there. Action Comics 357. This is a 12-cent cover, and it was in the freebies. Nobody claimed this. Can you believe that? I mean, I would have paid more than $1 for that one. Superman number 21 from 1988. Superman number 22, also going into the claim sale. And Superman number 19, actually going to keep that one because it fills in a little dinky hole for me. Superman number 20. Superman number 18. Dazzler number 18. So awesome stuff. And that was, and so far we haven't gotten into the books that I actually, bought. So I think there's more awesome ones in the DCs than there are Marvels, so I'm going to start with the Marvels, but still awesome stuff in here as well. Fantastic Four 178. Look at that cover. Classic stuff, man. 30-cent cover. Just, I mean, they originally had a $10 price on this. And I honestly, just looking through these, I think there's about $1,000 worth of value here, probably. I mean, if you were paying like comic store prices for it, like they would have in the shop. So I just really lucked out, man. Just awesome stuff. Here's 165. This one's got some wear on the cover. This whole corner is kind of messed up here where the color is missing, but it's actually got a big tape run right here. So but that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's see, another Gru. This one is number 9. And apparently I already have that one, so that's going in there too. The only Grus that I bought were ones that were like early ones, like below 20. But apparently I already have that one. So Incredible Hulk 331. So that's the other thing, with it only giving you 5 seconds to decide whether you're going to bid or not. You don't really have time to look up whether you have the issues or not. You got to decide, what is this? I didn't notice this before. I don't know, some kind of Pokemon note paper that was just stuck to the back of the book, I guess. Incredible Hulk 397. Incredible Hulk 424. Although on last night's auction, they did kind of go in alphabetical order. So if you had your list right there, I'd maybe miss the first book. But then if they had a bunch of them, like when they went to Daredevil, they had 20 Daredevils. I'd miss maybe the first one, but then I'd get to where the Daredevil was in my list, and I had the time to see if I needed it or not. So, Incredible Hulk 382, 366, Infinity Gauntlet number 6, and I actually already have that one. Iron Man number 180. Invaders number 20, the classic Invaders cover that they use all the time as like an illustration. Inhumans number 3 from the original series, 25-cent cover. And these are all complete. I checked every single one of them on the day I got them in. I sat there for hours going through them. They're all complete. They have the Marvel value stamps. Nothing's clipped. There's a couple that are in really rough shape, but for the most part, these are great. John Carter number 23. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, number 40. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, 39. Doctor Strange, 42. Daredevil, 305 with Spider-Man. Daredevil, 285. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, 37 with Frankenstein. Gru, number 10. Gru, number 11. Dazzler, number 5. Daredevil, 295. Again, this is on the bag. It's not on the comic. Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock, number 27. Daredevil, another Daredevil 305, so that one can go in the sale. Excalibur 101. Maybe shouldn't have bought this because there's a lot of Excalibur coming up in the boxes. And so I'm not sure what I have and what I don't have, but I didn't recognize this one, so I went ahead and took a chance on it. Fantastic Four 154. Plus, I don't know, what will sell in the sales either. So even though the Excaliburs are in the boxes, I don't know if I'll end up with them or not. So Fantastic Four 154, 25-cent cover. I mean, it's got a little bit of wear on it, but I mean, they were asking $8 for this at Coliseum Comics, which is not the store that this is from, but they have some kind of relationship. I think the owner of this store is the brother of the owner of the Coliseum of Comics chain, and I'm not sure why why he started his own shop, but I think it's a different. The shops run different. I think it's mostly a gaming store, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Fantastic Four 61, 12-cent cover. This one's beat up pretty good. It's in really rough shape. You can see how bad the spine is and the top up here and so on and so forth. But still, it's a Fantastic Four, number 61, 12-cent cover for $1. I mean, yeah. Just wonderful. Let's grab some more. I mean, I just could not stop bidding. And nobody was bidding against me. It was crazy. I mean, I got bid. I'll bid out a few things, but it's like, I mean, this came up. Frankenstein Monster, number 10, 25-cent cover. I don't even own a copy of the Frankenstein Monster. They're that hard to come by, and they're that expensive when they do come up. And I mean, this one's in decent shape. It's got, it's got a little chunk here and a little wear and some. Oh, this. Yeah, the front cover's chipping pretty bad over here, but still, I mean, it's $1. Nobody wanted it except for me. Deadpool's number 15 and number 16. And the only reason I got this was because whenever there's a book in the back, she doesn't bid any more for it. She doesn't separate them. She just goes, yeah, it's $1. You get both of them. So I was like, okay, it's 50 cents. Yeah, I'm grabbing it. We're actually going to, Deadpool's not really on my list. I'm actually going to put that in the sale, I think. Avengers 160. 30-cent cover. I mean, come on, guys. Avengers 219. Near mint. They have a sticker near mint on it. That doesn't look near mint to me. There's no way that's near mint, but it's in decent shape. So they're reusing bags probably. So let me take that off there so I'm not fooling anybody. I should be taking these stickers off too, actually, but lately I've been having problems getting the stickers off. They're sticking to the bags worse or something. So anyway, this one is going into the sale. And there's 2 of them, so am I keeping one? Yeah, apparently I'm keeping one. I thought it was going in the sale because I already had it, but you know what? This is the nicer copy, so let me put that one in the sale. Still not near mint though. Not bad, but not near mint. Number 140, The Avengers, 25-cent cover. Yes. 25-cent Marvels? Yes, please. Avengers number 222. This one's actually a 60-cent cover, but still, look how clean that cover is. Nice. And even this one, they only had listed as $1 in their store. So, or well, somebody had it listed as $1, not necessarily in their store, I guess. Conan the King, number 29. Conan the Barbarian Annual, number 2. Look at that. Now, unfortunately, somebody did write on this across here. And there's some wear on the spine. There's a little hole here. There's a chunk here. It's a little beat up, but still, it's a Conan the Barbarian Annual number 2, 50-cent annual from 1976. It's awesome. Conan the Barbarian 192. This one was in really rough shape. This one, I showed you the damaged ones before. This one, the whole friggin' spine is falling off. It's just barely hanging on right there. At this point, I almost might as well just rip it off and laminate it, but I probably won't because it's not that old. But that's really the only other one I think that was falling apart to the point where I'm like, eh. But Champions, number 16, 35-cent cover. I hardly ever see Champions for sale. Certainly not at $1. Captain Marvel, 37, 25-cent cover. This one's beat. It's worn really bad. It's got somebody wrote in a date up here. It's in rough shape, but look at that cover. Is that a great cover or what? Gil Kane, man. Awesome. And Captain America 159. And I got a sticker on this one, so I guess I already have this one. So that one's actually going to go in the claim sale. It's in rough shape. It is. No doubt about it. But it's a 20-cent Marvel. Dazzler, number 7. Guest starring the Hulk. Dazzler, number 9. Guest starring... I was going to say Quasar, but I think that's actually somebody else. Wondar, maybe? Or is he the guy that became Quasar? I don't know. Not real clear on that history. But anyway, going to move some of these out of the way. And we're just going to keep going. Now, keep in mind, we haven't even hit the DCs yet. We haven't hit the best stuff yet. We're still going through the Marvels. And not that I prefer one over the other. It's just that the DCs have a lot of Silver Age in them. Dazzler, number 17, guest starring the Angel. And looks like Dr. Octopus is in there. Daredevil, number 248, guest starring Wolverine. That's going in the sale. Amazing Spider-Man, number 367. That's going in the sale. Amazing Spider-Man 368. Number 369. Electro plus the Green Goblin, Invasion of the Spider Slayers, Part 2. Sale. Man-Thing, number 19. Isn't that a great cover? Look at that. That's just so freaking cool. Marvel Fanfare, again, this is number 12. Got it. Brave and the Bold, number 132. This one's beat up too. This one's in pretty rough shape, but it's all there. Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Kiter. I already have a copy of this, so it is going into the sale, but it is in quite rough shape. Brave and Bold, number 74. 12 center, Batman and the Metal Men. I guess we got into the DCs. I think there's more Marvel. So I guess I had a little bit of DC mixed in with the Marvel. But Power Man and Iron Fist, number 92. Quasar number 9. I got that one just because it was an earlier issue that I didn't have. A lot of the ones where I'm not really going after them, if I see an early issue, I will pick it up. Punisher, same thing with this one. Punisher War Journal number 4. I mean, at this point, I was just, and I knew every 3 books I bought, I was going to get a freebie. So I just, yeah, went for it, man. Punisher War Journal number 3. Spectacular Spider-Man 97. Got that one. Grew the Wanderer number 6. So early issue, unfortunately, it's got some, I don't know what, something stuck to the cover. So hopefully it's, I didn't actually open this one up. Let me just check it real quick and see how bad it is. Oh, it had a sticker stuck to it. Some moron put a, or maybe that's, you know what? I think that's the back of another comic. So somehow they got stuck together with another comic. Yeah, this one's in rough shape. It's definitely reader copy only. Whole box though. This was stuck to something else too. Look, you got part of a whole nother comic stuck to here versus what this is. Wonder if we could peel this off and see what it was. Looks like a Captain America. You can see the red, white, and blue end right there on the end. That's too bad that's in that rough a shape, but you know, it's number 6, so, and as long as it's there and readable, I'm okay with that. Considering all the other great scores I got, you know, the occasional damage isn't that bad. So, Human Fly number 14. This is an awesome copy. This looks like near mint to me. I mean, this doesn't look like, I mean, just looking at it through the bag, it doesn't look like it's ever been opened. That's awesome. And there's some more Marvel here. Amazing Spider-Man 369. That's that same one, I think. Yeah, let me put those together so if somebody wants it, so more than one person wants it, they'll be able to get it. Amazing Spider-Man 377 with, I think that's Cardiac. Yeah, Cardiac here. All right. 393. Have that one. That looks to be a pretty good copy too. Some spine damage though, a little bit, barely there. 383. Earlier one, number 105 of Spectacular Spider-Man, 65-cent cover. And I honestly think that's the best Wasp cover I've ever seen. That's cool. Where they show her big, but you know, she's shrunk down. That's neat. Here's number 118. It's in the black suit. Look at the sale. 113. Keeping that one. 137 with Tarantula. 124 with Dr. Octopus. Annual number 3 with Manwolf. Number 66 of Peter Parker. This is an interesting cover. It looks like it's a Milgram cover, but it's just interesting the way it's done. It's different. I don't know that it's really laid out that well because Spider-Man looks weird to me, but at the same time he's being electrocuted, so you know. And then they're on top of a sign for Epic Illustrated, so that's cool too. It's an interesting cover. Man-Thing, number 16. Death of a Legend. 2 strange beings stalk this swamp. Only one shall survive. The most startling slime creature of them all. And, you know, the corner's missing down here on the cover, and there's a little chunk missing right there. So, you know, I mean, it's not like this stuff's mint, but but you know, we don't care about that. Power Man number 37. Nice. Nice. I actually prefer the Power Man issues before they introduced Iron Fist, but that's just me. Some more Amazing Spider-Man. This one's 386. Cool Vulture cover. Number 156 of Spectacular Spider-Man. I think we already have that one in the sales. Amazing Spider-Man 398. Number 402 for the battle for Aunt May's soul. Number 354. I see this one all the time and have passed it up because I'd have sworn I had it. And I guess I sold it at some point because it's not on my list. So 352 with Nova. Amazing Spider-Man 366. The Red Skull. The truth about his parents. Here we go. Strange Adventures, number 238. Look at that. Adam Strange. Original Adam Strange. 20-cent cover. Adventure Comics, number 408. 15-cent cover. Supergirl, number 8. Classic cover. You see pictured sometimes. Unfortunately, somebody did write across the comics code stamp there, but other than that, not bad. Superman 333, 40-cent cover, and yeah, according to my list, I actually have this one. There is a corner missing down here. It looks like it might just be folded over, but I think it looks like it's missing. Yeah, it got sliced. But you know, it doesn't affect the story. You got a crease there as well. A lot of spine ticks, so it's in rough shape, but it is all there. Weird Western Tales, number 49. And yeah, I got that one. So this one's going in the sale. And looks like this corner's down here is dinged up a little, but not too bad. Not too bad. Superman number 297. 25-cent cover Superman. It's mine. Silver Age Classics. They had quite a few Silver Age Classics. Most of the ones they showed I already had, but I didn't recognize this one, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Reprints Detective Comics 327. Not sure what the significance is. Oh, the first appearance of the New Look Batman. And also the Elongated Man started in that issue, but whatever that means. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can recognize what the new look is. I would say the new look needs a little time to develop. Obviously, Carmine Infantino on the Elongated Man. And what do we got here? Strange Adventures, number 173, 10-cent cover. You know, somebody wrote in 5 cents up here. They scribbled here and here, and they wanted to add to the artwork, I guess. But I mean, just the fact that I can get these for $1. I mean, come on, man. Superman 305, 30-cent cover, Toyman. Superman 304, with the Parasite. DC Comics presents number 5, Superman and Aquaman. And so let me clear these out again because we still got a long ways to go, man. Just great books. Oh yeah, there was some Swamp Thing in there. So I scored some Swamp Thing. Sega of the Swamp Thing 29 from 1984. Superman 343. Don't remember this one, but according to my list, I have it. World's Finest 137, a 12-cent cover. Again, this one's got a bunch of dog-eared pages. It's missing this corner. It's torn with chunk missing out of this corner, but it's a 12-center. What do you expect? You know. Here's number 282 from the dollar book era. Got it. So it's going in the sale. Gil Kane cover. Here's another one, number 249 with the Phantom Stranger. Superman turns into a vampire. Awesome cover. I don't know how Superman turns into a vampire since he, nothing's supposed to be able to penetrate his skin, but I guess you'll have to read it and find out and let me know. World's Finest, number 244. Or I could read my copy eventually. Yeah, need that one. So, and then this cover blew me away. Look at this, man. Superman 216, 12-cent cover. And, I mean, yeah, they didn't have computers to work on their art back then. This is all just plain skill drawing this cover. And, it's, again, it has its flaws. And we're going to stop talking about flaws. We're just going to enjoy the comics. This is 1969. Obviously, it's inspired by Vietnam or something, and it's just cool. And you got this cool monster ad for Aurora models on the back too. But is this a Neil Adams cover? I gotta look up and see who did this cover. Hold on a second. Let's see, Superman, what number? 216. Oh, it's a Joe Kubert cover. Wow, okay. I did see like a little bit of Joe Kubert in Superman's face here, but then I looked at this and I was like, that's not Joe Kubert. Awesome. That's just really cool. All right, what else we got? Oh, we're through half of them that are in the down in the boxes. Some more Marvel. I thought I had them separated. I guess I didn't. Spectacular Spider-Man 147. Amazing Spider-Man 384. Amazing Spider-Man 353 with Punisher and Darkhawk. Amazing Spider-Man 321 with Paladin and Silver Sable. Amazing Spider-Man 372 with Black Cat. Amazing Spider-Man 327, Spidey Faces Magneto. Eric Larson cover. Submariner 71, another 25-cent Marvel. And this one's in really nice shape. It's got a couple spine ticks, but other than that, man, that's beautiful. Shogun Warriors number 8. Shogun Warriors number 10. And Shogun Warriors number 4. But actually, I already have a copy of this issue, so there you go. Shogun Warriors number 12. Number 11. And Amazing Spider-Man 381 with the Hulk. He goes squash you like a bug. Amazing Spider-Man 338. Battle Royal with the Sinister Six. Another Eric Larson cover. And here we go. Secret Origins. This is actually a facsimile issue. I think this was maybe one of the first facsimiles that they did. It's got this fold out on it. Kind of tells you about it. And then it's got a table of contents. So this is actually, though, a one-shot that they did before they started doing a series. I think. It's from 1966, I believe. And when I bid on it, I wasn't sure if it was a facsimile or not. It looked like it was in really nice shape for a facsimile, or for a regular issue. So it didn't surprise me that it was a facsimile, but I didn't really know what I was getting. Superman 302, Luthor, nice cover, nice classic looking cover from that era. Another Strange Adventures. This one's number 240. Got Adam Strange in there. Superman 345. What is happening? Has the whole world turned upside down? The most mind-shattering Superman story ever told when time ran backward. Superman for job is this. Shazam, number 14. 100-page Shazam for $1. Nice. Strange Adventures, number 191. Got the Enchantress in there. And awesome cover. Just, I mean, it's got wear on it, but the colors are really bright, pop. Superman 324. He's Titano, the Super 8. And again, I don't remember these Supermans, but according to my list, I have them. So I hope I do. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 30. And apparently, I just going to double check my list here. But yeah, I already have this one. And I was able to grab quite a few Sergeant Furies, and then somebody else caught on and started bidding against me. So one or two of these might have been $2. I'm not sure. But this one's number 29. So, you know, at some point, Sergeant Fury started doing all reprints. I mean, anything, I think even before issue 100, they went to all reprints pretty much. And these are all early, the original issues. This is number 29, 12-cent covers. I couldn't believe I got them, honestly. Number 20. And they're, for how old they are, these are in beautiful condition, man. I mean, normally if I saw something this old, it is falling apart. It's been trashed. You know, it's been reread so many times. Amazing Spider-Man 399. Got it. Amazing Spider-Man. Another 327. That's the second one of that. I don't remember if it was in here or not. Let's doesn't look like it. Wanted to put it together with the other one. Or maybe I kept one. That might have been it. Spider-Man number 2. This isn't a series I'm currently going after, but it's number 2. It's the cool McFarlane cover with the lizard on it. And it was $1. Spectacular Spider-Man 177. So quite a few Spider-Mans. I actually picked up quite a few Spider-Mans last night too at the auction. So Mystery in Space, number 96. House of Mystery, 138. Tarzan Presents Weird Worlds number 2. Now, what's interesting about this is I always thought there was a Tarzan series in here. There isn't. It's just Tarzan Presents Edgar Rice Burroughs' Weird Worlds. So they're just cashing in on the Tarzan name. There's actually a John Carter Warlord of Mars story in here, and then something else too. There was Fangor or something like that. So there's John Carter. I didn't even know DC had a John Carter series. I always thought this was a Tarzan series just because it always has Tarzan at the top. And then, so it's got John Carter in the first half, and then, here we go. This is, Fangor, I think, was a Marvel guy. This is Pellucidar, and he's inside the Earth. So he's in the Earth's core. So there you go. A couple of barbarians that I wasn't particularly aware of. Certainly heard of John Carter, but I didn't know DC did a series of him. Unknown Soldier, number 247. Supergirl, number 6. Again, this is one of those where I don't remember having it, but it says I own it. It does have a 25-cent thing written on it. Or sorry, 25 anyway. Superman 310. Metallo, the Killer with the Kryptonite Heart. According to my list, I have it. First issue of Superman when John Byrne took over. Strange Adventures, giant size, 25-cent, 229. This is the issue number. Adventure Comics, number 400 with Supergirl. 15-cent cover. It's got a subscription crease on it, and it's got some bends here, but it's Adventure Comics 400. Look at this one. Strange Adventures, number 219. Isn't that a great cover? That's got to be Joe Kubert. But Cavemen of New York. Yeah, there's his signature right there. Just great cover. That's awesome. Star Spangled War Stories. 20-cent cover. This is number 167. But wait, there's more. In fact, there's so much more, I don't know where to put it. All right, where are we? Unknown Soldier, 254. Unknown Soldier, 255. Number 243. I actually have this one. And I think they showed that again last night, but I had a chance to get even another copy of it, but I figured, I didn't know how many I would be able to sell. So here's number 244. Number 245. I already have that one. The Unexpected, number 123. This is an awesome cover. Cool. Challengers of the Unknown, number 79. Another Joe Kubert Gorilla. From Beyond the Unknown, number 21. A dark star is absorbing the sun's heat, turning Earth into an ice world. Metamorpho, number 4. Caramba, look who's south of the border. Metamorpho, the Element Man. It's a tortilla, it's a tamale. No, it's Metamorpho. Shuffling his atoms once again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, number 4, 1966. Metamorpho number 3. So cool. Metamorpho number 7. Brave and the Bold number 58. 12-cent Brave and the Bold. Before Batman took over, this isn't even a team up. This is just Metamorpho. It's cool to have this issue, but it's got mold on growing in it. You can see the spots. And these are all throughout. So over time, that's gonna deteriorate, I believe. Not sure. But I'll be able to read it in the meantime. Metal Men number 9. Metal Men number 39. And this is one of the Millennium reprint series that they did, the Millennium editions. This is reprints Mad number 1. Very cool. Mystery in Space number 114. Joe Kubert cover. Spaceships and dinosaurs. Got that one. Tales of the Unexpected. The Space Rangers' last voyage. We're too late. Space Ranger is being fired into another dimension from which he can never return. This is number 72. Tor number 1. First DC issue. World's Finest, number 239. Another one of those bicentennial issues. I'm going to get my belt buckle yet. World's Finest 240. World's Finest 242. World's Finest 234. Ooh, this one's in rough shape. Strange Adventures number 13. Oh my gosh, number 13. It's been mold and mildewed, unfortunately, right around the edges, all the edges. Look at where the staples are, how bad that is. Cover just kind of crumbled apart right there. It's 1951 this is from. Golden Age goodness. That damage goes through the whole book there from the staple. Pages are coming off as well. I'm going to have to think about how to preserve this one. So cool. Some more Swamp Thing. Sega. I thought there was some more. Sega the Swamp Thing, number 16. Number 27. Rip Hunter Time Master, number 27. Again, somebody wrote on the cover. I wonder how much it would come to if I added up all these original price tags. All right, one more decent sized stack here. Creatures on the Loose, number 22 from Marvel. More Marvel. Thongor. I was thinking most of these were DCs, but I guess just most of the really old ones were DCs. Creatures on the Loose 24. Still featuring Thongor. And these were fun. I just picked these up because they were there. I know these are popular right now. At least the new series are. Thundercats number 16. This is the original series from Star. number 13, number 12, number 11. And again, you know, I got these, and then all of a sudden everybody started bidding on them. It's like they were, I don't know if they fall asleep because it's so late. Here's number 10. So I grabbed those before other people jumped in, and then all of a sudden they were going for $4, $5, $6 a piece. Wonder Woman, number 18 from 1988 from the George Perez run. Yeah, I mean, cool cover anyway, but yeah, it's George Perez. I'm always going to pick him up if I see him. Here's some more Sergeant Furies. I thought there was more, or at least one more. There's number 41. Classic X-Men number 10. Yeah. Cool Art Adams cover. Uncanny X-Men 313. Uncanny 306. I figured as long as I was going for it, I might as well fill in some of the holes in my Uncannies. Number 202. 228. Wolverine number 5. Again, you know, Wolverine's not a title I'm currently going after, but, you know, if it's like the first 10 issues, I'm probably going to grab it. That was number 5. Marvel Comics Presents 97. Some early Thor, number 235, 25-cent cover. Cover is a little rough. Got some blue ink stain or something up here at the top. World's Finest 214. Look at that. Subscription crease, but yeah, Superman teams up with Vigilante. I guess they're going up against a werewolf or something. Special guest appearance by Batman. So yeah, Vigilante and Superman. Awesome. This is pretty cool art. This is Dick Dillon art. Okay, yeah, he's always done a good job. Dick Dillon, Joe Giella on inks. Steve Skeets and Denny O'Neil did the writing on different pages. And there's Batman. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Nice. All right, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Here's a World's Finest, number 187, 15-cent cover, and it's going up for grabs. World's Finest, number 303. That one I need. Unknown Soldier, number 250th issue, spectacular. But it feels like it's still the normal size, but it looks like it's got, you know, all the other characters in it. It's got Sergeant Rock, Mademoiselle Marie, Jeb Stewart, the Odd and Tank Crew. That's the Haunted Tank up here. So this isn't Jeb Stewart. Who is this? Johnny Cloud, Captain Storm. Maybe the Losers. Unknown Soldier number 249. That one. I already had that one as well. Because I got a bunch of those Unknown Soldiers a little while back. There's number 205, 30-cent cover. Number 206, 35-cent cover. So that's cool. And that's one of the things, too, as you see, like with these Unknown Soldiers, you know, as you see me grow my collection with books like these, then you'll know that, you know, if I find another copy, it's going to end up going for sales. So uh, and you know, I seem to keep finding new sources. So hopefully, you know, we'll just keep going for a really long time doing this stuff, because these are awesome issues. That was the whole whole box that we went through. Let me try and show you here how massive these piles are. All right, so these are ones I'm keeping. And these are ones I'm keeping. And these are ones I'm keeping. And these, trying to stack them so they're not going to fall over. And these, and those are all ones I'm keeping, which is insane. That's like a short box of comics. And then these guys are all the ones that are going to go in the sale. There's like 92 copies, something like that there, of different books. So yeah, this is the stack that I'm keeping. This is the stack that'll go into the sales. And I'll recoup if I actually sold every copy that's in the sale stack, and I won't, you know, they won't all sell. Then the price per book would go down to 90 cents. And it would get me right to where I wanted to be with this stuff. But unfortunately, you know, the way the whatnot works, the shipping is high when you do individual books like this. But the more you buy, the cheaper it is, I guess. And honestly, if they didn't throw in those free books, I might not do this, because the price would come in a little bit high. I would only be buying, you know, they would be coming in too high for me to sell them. So I'd only be buying books to keep and not get any of the money back. So, what do I want to say? I'm so tired from last night. I know this was a really long episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. And you know, this stack here will be into the claim sale on Saturday. And yeah, there's some awesome stuff in here, guys. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, I'm back, Cheap Comic Collector. Yeah, this is an addendum to, I'll just tack this onto the end of the episode. I forgot to tell you about the seller and how to access them. I also found 3 more books in the hidden in the box off to the side that I missed when I was showing you the books. So just going to show those to you real quick, and then we will I'll show you the screen on Whatnot and what the seller looks like and their name and all that good stuff. So let me turn the, well, I'm just going to hold it in my hand this time. So we have a Legionnaires 0 issue. That's going to go into the sale. And then these 2 were on my keep list. Green Lantern Corps, number 222, Sinestro. And then this one's cool, Green Lantern number 100. Awesome grab. So those are, yeah, I mean, I can't believe what was in that box, man, that people weren't bidding on. So yeah, Whatnot. If you've never been to Whatnot, you just go there and these kind of tabs will come up. So what you're looking for is, this show's on Sunday nights. It is got a start time of 6:13, but I think yesterday they didn't actually start until around 6:15 or I mean 6:20, 6:25, somewhere around there. And then she spent a little time organizing before she actually started selling anything, which gives time people to check in and stuff. So I understand that. But Anyway, the name of the seller is Collective CCG. And don't let the CCG stand you. There are no slabs. It's just good comics. So, yeah, every Sunday. That's what their screen looks on. Let me click on this. I show you the. I don't know if you've ever been on Whatnot. If you haven't been, I'll show you around a little bit. This is what the screen looks like on my laptop. It'll look on your phone. You'll basically just get this middle part. And there's like little information buttons down here. There'll be a bid tab down here when you're bidding on something, and the screen will be live, and it'll actually show you, what you're bidding on, and so on and so forth. And there's giveaways and that you can enter, but you do have to the giveaways you have to, from as far as I can tell. Sorry, I'm rambling. You have to enter on your phone. I haven't been able to enter them on my laptop. It'll come up with a QR code if I click on the thing on the laptop saying, that takes you to download the app and follow the person and so forth, and that's already on my phone. So basically what I do is, because I prefer looking at it on the laptop when I'm running, I'll have it on my laptop and my phone just so I can do the giveaways. But it also comes in handy sometimes because of the way the internet messes it up. So with only 5-second start time, sometimes that can mess things up a little bit, where I don't even see a bid tab. So sometimes it's handy to have both running at the same time. So I'll definitely be there on Sundays if you want to hang out and watch what's going on. If you've never been to Whatnot before, there is a link in my video description, which you can go to. Use that link to sign up. If you end up buying anything, it gives me basically a little extra money to spend on comics. I don't know exactly how it works because I've never used it before. And I think it gives you like money off your buying for your first time buying. And that's something else too. You'll want to set up your account and your payment ahead of time, because if you wait until you see something you want, you're going to miss it because you don't have your payment credit card or whatever set up and your account set up, because it won't let you bid until you have that set up. So, yeah, that's about it. If you want to hang out Sunday nights on this stream, this is where I'm going to be, man. And come save me from myself. Buy some comics for yourself instead of making me buy them all. and that way I won't go broke. Although I could always sell some of these comics to get my money back, but I don't want to. These are ones I want to keep. These are awesome books. So once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Check this out. If you go to the stream, let them know I sent you, because she does know who I am at this point. I spent a lot of money the last 2 weeks, so it's just my laptop turning off. So let them know I'm there. If you see me in chat, I do use the name Cheap Comic Collector on there. So just say hi, and maybe I'll see you there. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.